Hi everyone, welcome along to the Game Extra. Thanks to our friends at Maccas as we recap round 4 in the AFL. I'm Mark Reddings. He's Craig O'Donoghue from the West Australian. Great to have your company. Let's begin with the good. The Fremantle Dockers yesterday getting across the line by 15 points over Hawthorn in a game that was quite physical.
It was on for young and old at times. A lot of things off the ball, 50-metre penalties, free kicks, a tag of Andrew Brayshaw. And it was a good game to watch. And in the end, you look at someone like Sean Darcy kicking 3 goals, had a massive impact as a forward, which we haven't seen before.
Dog kicking has been an issue for Fremantle. They hit the scoreboard regularly yesterday, but unfortunately, not as many goals as they would like. And the chief offender, the captain, Nathan Fyfe, 6 behinds, and he took it upon himself to have some extra practice after the final siren.
We have seen Nat Fyfe do this before as well, in terms of both missing shots and going back out after games to have some more shots. And it's good to see that he had decided, I'm going to go out and fix this right away. I'm going to work on this area of my game. He isn't a great set shot for goal. He's accustomed to being under pressure most of the time when he has the ball, and it's something he has to work on if he's going to be a quality forward. We think he's going to be a good forward, but he needs to be able to convert his opportunities to make him a really good forward.
So the Dockers 2 from 2 at home, but their away troubles have been evident in the first 4 weeks of the season. They've got the Crows away, so a winnable game on paper.
It is a winnable game on paper, but Adelaide are better than what we thought they would be, and Fremantle haven't turned up yet. Once they've left WA, they've gone on the road and they've struggled early. It's been the same trend, poor ball use, inability to handle the pressure of the moment. So let's see if they can go to Adelaide Oval, which is a cauldron and a big atmosphere, intense place. Let's see if they can handle that. What
about the West Coast Eagles, up by 33 points on Saturday against the Saints at Marvel Stadium? It was a question of by how much at that stage. Yep. It fell apart rapidly. 8
unanswered goals to St Kilda. They just could not get the ball forward. And I reckon West Coast will look back now and go, we kind of lost at its selection. As much as they were 33 points up, once they lost Shannon Hearn, they bring on another forward, who is Isaiah Winder, who is their sub. And all of a sudden, they had 9 forwards in their 22 and only 5 real midfielders, plus Jared Brander, who's a forward/mid. And they got overrun in that midfield. They just didn't have enough players. I think they'll look back and say, probably should have had Xavier O'Neill in that squad to bolster that midfield and just give them an extra body going through there. They played Jake Waterman in defence. They played Brander on the wing. They played Winder forward. The mixture just wasn't right once Shannon Hearn went down, and he's set to miss a couple of weeks with that calf.
One upside, Jack Petruccelli, 4 goals, got them early. He's a bit up and down, and some people quite critical of Jack's output, but 4 goals is 4 goals.
He was fantastic. That's one of the best games we've seen him play. He has kicked 5 before in his career, but in that game, he turned the match. He tore the game apart for a half a footy, and was the difference between the two teams for a long time. So that should give him the confidence to believe that he can do it. He didn't have a touch for 3 quarters in round 1 and got dropped. Now he's kicked 4. Hopefully that's what he needs to do to make himself realise that he can play at this level.
What does it mean for this Friday? Optus Stadium. Blockbuster, the Eagles, Collingwood. The Magpies knocked the Eagles out of the finals last year. They come to town a bit banged up and both sides off a loss.
Yeah, both sides off a loss. And it's an amazing rivalry, as you said. 100% capacity at Optus Stadium, which will be fantastic. Collingwood just aren't very good at the moment. That's the reality. They've got issues on the field. They've got issues off the field. I don't expect West Coast to lose in Perth this year, and I certainly don't expect them to have any issues getting rid of Collingwood this weekend. I think they'll win this one quite comfortably, and the Eagles fans will turn out in force Friday night. Everything you could want. Massive crowd. It will be loud and it will be fun to watch. It
will be. Nice work, Craig O'Donoghue. This has been The Game Extra. Thanks to our great friends and supporters at Maccas. Make sure you support them as they do WA football. Of course, in the game on 7 in the West, the Sunday time 7 West has your footy covered. Look forward to a huge week, the build-up between the Eagles and Collingwood. And, of course, on Sunday, it is the Adelaide Crows hosting the Fremantle Dockers. You've been watching The Game Extra on thewest.com.au.